himself. This is, I'm just gonna say it, Chris. You were like one of the many little puppet masters. You're like the guy behind the curtain and the Wizard of Oz when it comes to Lake Dillon Theater. Like that's who this guy is right here. So Chris, everyone, Chris. I'm sure you actually are already familiar with him, but we're talking about the Lake Dillon Theater in Sylvia.
Yes, ma'am.
The new show that you guys are putting on right now, and tell me a little bit about the show. What's it about?
Well, in a nutshell, it's about a show about a marriage and a dog. And basically, the main character, one of the main characters, Greg, finds a stray dog named Sylvia, who's played by the wonderfully talented Melanie Beck, who you might remember from last summer. She was one of our company members. And he brings the dog home, and he has this wonderful, beautiful relationship with this dog, but it disrupts their marriage, his marriage a little bit to Kate. It's an unorthodox kind of love triangle because he really loves Sylvia, Sylvia loves him, but it's disrupting his marriage with Kate. And the author, A.R. Gurney, did a wonderful job of just putting words into this dog's mouth. And if you are a dog lover or a dog owner or know someone who owns a dog, you will absolutely love this show because the things that come out of this dog's mouth are absolutely hilarious.
I think that there's probably quite a few of us here in Summit County that could probably relate. Yeah,
it's a good fit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when is this show going to be playing for us?
Well, we just opened last Thursday, and this week we have performances Wednesday through Sunday.
Okay.
Next week, Wednesday through Sunday. And then the following week, Tuesday through Sunday. Okay. But the Tuesday performance is a fundraiser for Summit County Laps.
Oh,
and so
great.
100% of every ticket sold that night will go right into that organization.
How fantastic.
Yeah, so if you want to support that organization, come on that last Tuesday of the second to last Tuesday of the month. The date, I can't remember what it is right now.
I can't either.
But all 100% of those ticket sales will go to that organization.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I know also that you guys have been selling this show out left and right, so really got to get those tickets down.
Absolutely. You know, everyone knows that we're an intimate little theater, and sometimes that means small number of seats available. Like tomorrow's Wednesday night performance is darn near sold out already.
Wow.
And then there are tickets available for the other 4 performances.
Okay.
But you got to go online pretty quickly to get them.
Right. All right. Now, going online, your website, super user-friendly.
Oh, thank you.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's so nice. And
there it is.
And there it is right there.
LakeDillonTheater.org.
And what's kind of nice about it, too, is that you can usually, like, pick out the seats that you want, which
Absolutely,
is fun.
you can.
So
Yeah.
I love that. I love that you can actually, like, you know, see where you're going to be sitting and who you might be sitting with, depending on who you're bringing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so also with the Lake Dillon Theater, because you guys are never just doing one thing at a time. Never. You're always up to something. So what else are you guys doing right now?
We've got a couple things on the horizon. March 28th through the 31st, we're doing one of our annual Broadway concerts. This one's called Broadway Now, and we have one in the fall called Broadway Then. And Broadway Now is, we celebrate the songs that are currently in shows on Broadway.
Okay.
But we're doing something a little different. If you can see the little graphic in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a picture of Elvis. The first act is going to be dedicated to current running Broadway shows. But the second act we're going to dedicate to the music of Elvis.
Really?
Yeah, so we're going to have a lot of fun with that, I think. And we're going to do some of his very well-known favorites and some of his little unknown gems that people don't know that well, but are wonderful, wonderful songs.
Oh my gosh.
And that's the last week of the month, which will be March 28th through the 31st.
Okay. The creativity with you guys, I mean, it just never ends. It never ends. Always something different. And then beyond that, what about your theatrical roast?
Yeah, we're very excited about this. Last year was our inaugural year, and we roasted 3 Summit County locals, including Mayor Warner from Breckenridge.
Right.
And, this year, it's on Friday, April 13th, so Friday the 13th.
Ooh.
The performances are going to be at the CMC Finkel Auditorium in Breckenridge.
Okay.
And we are roasting some really fun people. Bob and Nancy Follett, some Summit County legends.
Okay.
We are roasting Robin Theobald, Breckenridge legend, Summit County legend as well, and then the mayor of Frisco, Bill Pelham.
Oh my gosh.
And basically, think of a roast like a Comedy Central roast where it's comedians doing it. Ours is a little different. We have playwrights who will write a 15 to 20 minute play about these people's lives.
Oh my gosh.
Last year, for example, we did Dr. Warner, and you know, he dresses up as the Tooth Fairy and hands out toothbrushes and stuff, and he walks around in his little pink tutu. So we wrote a little musical called The Rocky Horror Warner Show, and it was basically the Rocky Horror Show with Sweet Transvestite and all of these other songs, and put it about his life, and it was really fun.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
wow. So lots to look forward to. We are almost out of time here on the show, but if you want more information, check out that website at the bottom of your screen. Sylvia going on right now, and Chris, you were the director for the show?
I directed Sylvia, yeah.
Okay, so very, very exciting. Definitely worth checking out, and get those tickets while you can, because they tend to be selling out very, very quickly. Chris, thanks so much for coming on.
My pleasure.
Always
Thanks
a
for
pleasure to
having
have you here. We're gonna go ahead and say goodbye for today. Thanks for joining us this morning, and we'll see you back here again live at 7:30 tomorrow.